Hello, class. So here we are in week 4, class 4 on or about 9/21/18, hopefully. You should have by today submitted a team video. The company presentation project is listed. If you go to the content page in Blackboard and scroll down, you'll see it. Just open it up and you'll just see the basic outline, that I'm looking for. And you should be able to submit your video there. Remember, every member of the team has to appear visually in the video because I want to work on your presentation skills. So it's not enough just to record an audio with the slides. I do need PowerPoint slides, but I need you guys record it. And I haven't set up the discussion questions and everything else on the day I'm recording this, which is actually on August 7th, but I will be shortly, so all that will be set up in the discussion section. So no team is having to submit an ad for this class because you have all this presentation to submit and discuss, and so everything will be done as teams, not individually. So the team submits the presentation, and then each team submits it, and then each team will comment on other people's presentations as a team. So you're all going to have to discuss among yourselves what you think of every team's presentation. And then in the discussion, post team response. Team. So the content for today is about offers. That is most of the content for today. We're also going to talk a little bit more about CRM and LTV. And as you all know by now, CRM is customer relationship management, and LTV is lifetime value, two key concepts for all direct marketing. And then we're also, now that you've submitted your company presentations, it's time for each team to get going on Ocean Spray. So you're going to see the actual case study that the Ocean Spray company submitted to the National Student Advertising Competition in 2018. And this was the basis for all of these teams to prepare 20-minute presentations and compete, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, you will also see, by the way, if you go to the content page in Blackboard, you'll see the Ocean Spray case study, which of course is the primary workshop project for us in this course. You'll see this presentation, but you'll also see some other things attached, including a video of, I think, the 2015 Pizza Hut case study winners. And I'm just going to give you guys a little note here. These college presenters, almost all the ones I've seen, they actually memorize every single word of the presentation. And lots of times they'll forget the words, they'll get stuck, and have to help each other, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm not a believer in memorizing every word. I think that's ridiculous. But so I include that winning presentation, I think, more for the content and the ideas they have and how they structure their presentation. It's not that I'm recommending memorizing the whole presentation, because I'm not. It's ridiculous. Okay, so let us talk now about offers. Offers are one of the items that must be in every direct ad, right? Because an offer is something that moves someone, hopefully, through the purchase funnel. And as usual with me, as we did with databases, etc., and with marketing, and we're going to start with some definitions. So here's one. Specific value proposition, often combined with a time limit geared to produce a response. That's a really good definition. And obviously the time limit makes a person make up his or her mind and do something. Time limits are very, very valuable with offers. Now, sometimes there's some confusion between what is an offer and what is an offering. And the offer is very specific. It's the value proposition. It's the dollars and cents. It's the coupon. It's the BOGO, buy one, get one free, etc. The offering is everything you as the marketer are putting out there. So it's the product, it's the price, it's the reviews, the guarantees. It often includes an offer, but it's everything. So but we're talking today about offers. Okay. This is a definition I came up with last year when I taught this course, which I think relates to the purchase funnel. So this is another acceptable definition. Should you be asked on an exam, for example, what is an offer? Offer is an incentive to get you to move when you would not normally be ready to move. And again, moving, right, is a key theme for our class here. Why do we use them? Okay, good old slide. And of course, our good old slide here. And these are the two basic kinds of offers now. And here's where they go on the purchase funnel. So trial offers occur between preference and purchase. And they reduce the risk. They lower the cost. Maybe there's a guaranteed money back if you don't like it. That kind of thing. So it makes the consumer think, yeah, well, what the heck? And particularly when there's a time limit on it, while they're thinking about the product and it's in their mind, they may, rather than just kind of putting it off one more time, they may actually, use their phone to go to the internet or call or whatever, actually make an order. That's what the offer wants to make them do. It wants to make them act now and make an order, reducing the perceived risk of the new product. Okay? Now, the other key kind of offer is the loyalty offer. And this occurs somewhere between their first purchase and loyalty. And it also spills over into advocacy. And these offers are, could be buy another for half price. Next time you go in and buy the product, it's like get a second package of jockey underwear for half the price plus free shipping. So all of a sudden you're buying multiple units, which takes you out of the market. You're not going to buy whatever other kind of underwear is out there because you've already bought everything you need from jockey. Loyalty programs are also points related, membership reward sorts of programs. So, and these types of offers are structured to incentivize multiple purchases. Okay, and so that's the other kind of offer. And that's where they occur on the purchase funnel, and those are the two basic kinds. I just kind of put some thoughts together in terms of, what is the prospect or what is the consumer thinking as she goes through the purchase funnel. And this is just an attempt to, as opposed to just looking at that purchase funnel and, the colored bands and everything else, it's like, what are people actually thinking here? Where are their brains? What's their mindset? So obviously at the beginning, the innocent woman walking around has never heard, is not aware of this new product at all. And then somehow some ad breaks through on their mobile phone, her mobile phone, or she sees a subway ad if she's in New York or whatever, talking about the product and talking about its benefits if it's a good ad. And so then as she sees a few more ads, which is called frequency, over the course of a week or two, She's kind of getting the idea, what this product does and why it's so good and the brand character. And then maybe if it somehow meets a need that she has, okay, and let's say it's Biore skin strips. I don't know how many of you have heard of those. Most of my classes have heard of them. My friend, he was my client years ago, he's still a very good friend of mine, Bill Gantner, was the worldwide CEO of the Kao Corporation. I talked about him as a guest speaker a while ago, K-A-O, Kao. Their most famous brand is probably Jergens Lotion. It's a Japanese company. But Bill introduced Biore strips in the U.S., and if you don't know what they are, they remove blackheads from different parts of your face, starting with your nose. So no one had a product like that before Biore. They had some technology they developed in Japan where they could put some kind of polymer adhesive on a piece of paper or a plastic strip, and that polymer adhesive, if you put it, applied it to part of your face and then removed it, would pull things out of your skin. I'm sorry, it's a bit gross, guys. Anyway, so let's say you have that problem. You have blackheads on your nose. So you see ads for Biore, oh, wow, how about that? Maybe this will help me. I want to find out more. I might want to try it. I do want to try it. I'm going to order it now. And then, of course, different things happen. If she tries the product and doesn't like it, then you've got a problem. You've wasted all your marketing money, all your advertising, and maybe behind a product that isn't that good. Now, if she tries the product and kind of likes it, that's something else. You will definitely want to get her to try it again. If she tries it and loves it, that's wonderful, and that starts to move towards loyalty, multiple purchases, and advocacy. And again, where are the offers? And obviously the offers are at 7. I'm going to order it now. In between 6 and 7, right? Gets you to decide to order it now. And Biore actually did a lot of sampling, by the way. They sponsored a lot of rock concerts and things like that and went out and handed the product out, which is very, very smart. If you've got a product like that, which nobody's ever seen before, which is really effective, putting the product in people's hands inexpensively is one of the smartest things you can do. But the offers, again, are between 6 and 7 and between 7 and 8. Okay, we're still exploring what is the offer. So here's another way to define it. It's a value proposition, right? And importantly, it differs for new customers and prospects and current customers and MVCs, most valuable customers. All marketing plans are going to have a plan for attracting new customers and another plan for building loyalty among current customers. And offers line up with that dichotomy. Now, these are offers, but it's also pricing strategy. It's more than just an offer, and I was inspired to put these videos in here because those you may recall the pasta maker infomercial that we looked at in the first class. You remember that one with Ron Popeil showing all those ladies and men the wonderful pasta and sausage maker? Do you remember the pricing? You remember how on the screen they put, how much do you think this would cost? $400. Then an X goes through it. No! $295. No! Today, $195. That's another kind of offer pricing strategy, trying to set a value for something and then giving you a great deal if you act now once they've kind of set the value. And that is really kind of like price skimming, a little bit. There is some relation, and even though this isn't strictly offers, I do want you guys to think about pricing because that is part of it. If it's not part, well, it is part of the offering and could be an offer. So there are 2 videos to look at, one on price skimming and one on price penetration. Skimming is where you start with a high price, build share as fast as you can, and then maybe take it from there. Price penetration is different, starting with a low price. And the lower price obviously builds share even